Hello guys, welcome back to another video in the challenge. And today I'm at in the college, and this is the library. So have a lot of stuff here, but I don't know how it's work. And yeah, this is for chemistry or something like that, but whatever. This is the only one that I found here with open door, and I just enter to record and study, study, and study a little English. Has no every day, but whatever. Today I want to talk about telling story. Telling story is the best important thing that you know if you want to become a YouTuber or a good communicator, because telling story is basically tell a good history about your life, your job, or something that you want to explain or teach, idea, whatever. But you need to know how to do this, because telling story is not tell something or thinking and explain in your mind. You need to recognize and make a plan in your mind and find a better way to explain your idea more clearly, to the other people, understand what you say and teach at the same time. One example, uh, I I wanted to explain how to make a good dinner, but if I'm not good a communicator, if I'm not good to explain, the most people you don't understand how to make a dinner like me, because I don't know explain how to do this same dinner. And how I learn telling story. Most people just saw a lot of video in internet, in YouTube channel that it teach you how you can improve your telling story, and I mean do it some days because I like to watch these kind of videos, because you can at the same time to train your listening, because all this video I saw in English, not in Portuguese, but as I can understand this video, I'm able to learn at the same time. So I'm learning in English and I'm learning how I can tell a story, but it's so difficult now because I I needed to tell a good story in not my first language, because my first language is Portuguese and my second language is English, like now, like I'm learning. But telling story in your second language is is a little difficult, because in your first language is not too easy to. You need to think a lot, improve your vocabulary to find better words to explain that or your idea. But I'll do this is so easy in your first language because you know a lot of vocabularies to explain that. But in the second language, you don't have a lot of vocabulary because you are a beginner or an intermediate in this language. As I mean, I'm not a completely beginning in English. I'm like a intermediate, yeah, maybe A1 or A2. I know, but whatever. So you need to get a lot of vocabulary to can explain your idea more clearly. So what what I'm do to get new vocabulary every day. So usually I get really books, watch videos. I watch a lot of videos in English, and this has helped me so much because most videos in English I can understand because my listening is very good. This is a fact. My listening is good enough to understand most video that I saw in English. But as you know, if you want to practice your other skill, like your speaking, don't have other way to do this. You just need to practice or repeat all that you saw out loud. So practice your listening is too easy because you just can get your headphone, put in your hand, watch videos for hours, and it's okay. You listening for 3 hours, and you can do this. But practice your speaking is so difficult because you need to do a thing that you want that you don't know. You know what I mean? So as I know, if you want to become a more and clear communicator, you need to stop to translate everything in your mind and just say what you think or what you want. So that is why it's so important you get a new vocabulary first, and then and then try to speak and in practice what you learn. One example, uh, this week I'm learning some new words and some expressive, like however is a good way to change your idea or what you're talking about. However is a good word to use in your daily routine, and the video or explain have other words that I don't. Let me see. 1 second. So I'm here with my laptop, and let's this is my notes that I do on my study time, and then I usually like to write down all the sentence and all the new expression that I learn. One example, I have 26 new expressions that you want to train it, remember, and understand how I can use them. But this is so difficult to to practice, because has a lot of words. 26 words has a lot of words to practice. So in this video, I think that I practice 5 new words that I learned. So 26 has a lot of words. So I need to record a lot of videos to try to understand this new word to one day in my daily life. Can I use these new words more clearly and more easily? But whatever. I think that the most important thing is always learn, always note your new vocabulary, and bro, you just need to talk and practice what you learn. I think that is the best thing that you can do. But if you have another people to talk, like your friend, it is much better because if you talk alone, like I'm doing now, I don't know if all that I said is right, you know, because I'm just say what I know and what I think. And if you don't know, talk to me, man, you say this wrong or this sentence is not right. You need to talk like that and not like you say. I'm not able to understand what I'm fail or what I successful. So this is more this is so confused what I say now, but whatever. However, as I know, practice daily is the most important thing. You need to practice daily even that you want that now today I don't want to practice in English, but eh, I have to practice. I don't know. I have to practice English, and this video is a very not too very much very simple video to explain what I try to study in this week, telling story. This is very important to know, and I'm studying this week. That's why I bring it here to the video to try to explain what I learned with my English vocabulary, and I hope you enjoy the video and understand me too. And I'm back tomorrow on the another video in the challenge. So have a good weekend.